Hey, what's up? This is Karen Catangay of workwithkaren.net, and this is our day 34 of our 90-day video challenge. In this video, I'm going to talk about, how can newbie marketers leverage on solo ads. Okay, so if you will watch my first video, definitely solo ad is the traffic method that has given me my breakthrough in list building. Okay, so that brought back my excitement in doing internet marketing because that has given me such breakthrough in generating a lot of leads in a few hours. However, I realized that not a lot of people are having success in solo ads, especially if they're new in marketing, because I realized that there are 4 factors that are stumbling blocks for most new marketers. So number 1, when you're doing a solo ad, you gotta be good in doing your solo ad copy. The email copy that you send out is supposed to be attractive enough so that you will be able to entice the readers to click. Okay, but then, like what I said, it's a skill that you need to develop over time. Next is the challenge on doing capture pages. It is important for you to be able to learn how to do your capture pages quickly, because solo ads is all about testing different capture pages that will be compelling enough. So there are different parts to it, like the headline, the design, the layout, whatever will attract them to click and enter their email, their name and email address. You know what I'm saying? So it requires a lot of testing. So that means you gotta learn how to create your capture pages fast enough. So when I was starting, it was hard for me to do that. It took me like 2 weeks to be able to create just one capture page because I wasn't, I'm not a technical person. So I see this as a challenge to a lot of marketers. 3 is the challenge in searching for trusted solo ad vendors. You gotta risk, trying that solo ad vendor to test if he's really gonna deliver the clicks that you've bought from him, and if the list of that vendor is responsive. You know what I'm saying? Do the list members come from different countries? Are they freebie seekers or are they buyers? You know what I'm saying? Because these are different quality types of people in the database. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes solo ad vendors will tell you something else, but when the traffic comes to you, they're crappy traffic. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of time for you to be able to search the vendors to trust. The last challenge would be the funds. Paid advertising, it's all about testing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to have extra funds and be ready to risk the initial purchases that you're gonna make, because there's a certain opt-in rate that you gotta target. Usually the acceptable rate is like 20 to 30%. The number of subscribers versus the number of clicks that you're gonna buy. So usually the acceptable rate is 20 to 30%. So at the beginning, of course, because you are adjusting all these variables, all these challenges, it will take some time, before you're able to optimize the opt-in rate. Sometimes you're gonna start with 10%, and then you're gonna tweak the copy, you're gonna tweak the look of the capture page, you're gonna tweak everything. So there are so many things to test. So that means you gotta have some resources for you to be able to do that, because you need to accept that some purchases will fail. You may buy a package, or you may have a campaign and get no leads at all. You know what I'm saying? So it can be a risk. So you have to have a budget for it. So those are the 4 challenges. And like what I said, if you're a newbie, if you're a new marketer, then you will be frustrated if you don't know what you're doing, and it will take some time. So unless you have the budget, and unless you are you have a coach guiding you with everything, then you're gonna be it's the fastest way for you to waste your money. Okay, so my recommendation is for you to get plugged in with a solo ad co-op service. Okay, this is the best friend for new marketers, because a solo ad co-op is all about doing group solo ad campaigns, so that you will be able to leverage the expertise of the owner of the solo ad co-op service. So what happens is, instead of you doing everything, the ad co-op service will serve like a broker for you. They're gonna do the sourcing of vendors for you, so you know that they will be picking the trusted ones. At the same time, they will also be taking care of the capture pages for you, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. You don't have to be technical anymore, because they will take care of that for you. So the service should have that. It's ideal for the service to have that for you. Usually they will have capture pages that have been tested already. So that's one advantage of dealing with a good solo ad co-op service. And then funds. So what I found is that if you deal with a solo ad co-op service that has an affiliate program, then it's an added it's an advantage, because you'll be able to recommend that service, especially if it's a service that you're happy with. Then you can help others get targeted leads for their businesses as well, and get a commission out of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna help you with the funds. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be a hands-free advertising, because you will be able to get all the benefits of solo ad, of using solo ads, tapping targeted traffic, and leveraging on the expert skills. But at the same time, you don't have to learn all these at the beginning. You can actually experience results already as you are still learning what solo ads are. As you're trying to do it on your own, you can already leverage on that and start getting results for your business as well. Okay, so I hope that this has been helpful. You want to access a solo ad co-op service that I've been happy with, that has been giving me consistently, quality leads for my business, and is also hands-on when it comes to training and helping us convert leads into sales. Then click the link below this video, and I look forward to hearing about your success using solo ads.